Hey there, everyone. How's it going? Think it's we got to talk about some stuff, man, because there's a lot going on, and it's good to talk, and it's good to get stuff off your mind. But see, I think all of us, as a collective community, we need to be aware of certain things and start talking about stuff that matters, and that's really important. We have to stop occupying ourselves with petty nonsense. You know what I mean? Because petty nonsense, guess what? That's not going to get us anywhere. Okay, all that petty stuff that people worry about. Like I need to write this, I need to write that, I need all this stuff in my life. You know what I mean? Even though it's not completely necessary, people are looking at things for false hopes. They're relying on others to make themselves happy. And then they're getting all confused. And then when others aren't delivering the goods, it's like they're getting sad and depressed and anxious. And it's like, well, you know what? Other people are not going to make you happy. Sorry. And that's just one thing. But also another, we've got so much going on in our modern society. We got so much stimulation. We got so much to take in, for God's sakes, and it seems like we barely have any time to even clear our heads now. Previous generations, it looked like they had more time for that shit. They had time to clear their heads, to breathe a little bit, to kind of just be in the moment. But now we got all these smartphones, right, and smart TVs and smart laptops. And what's ironic about that is it's kind of making us dumb. Is we don't even have time to really process anything anymore. It's just we're constantly, all right, here we go. I'm doing this. I'm texting this. I'm getting destroying your thumb in the process, getting tendinitis in there. And then it's like we aren't even thinking. We're so busy going from one thing to the next, and now to make it even more intense, now we got the screen on top. We got this phone in our hand all the time, so we're not even like processing what's happening. Everything is happening so quick now. Everything is like boom, 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 and then people are freaking out. It's like, oh, the economy, economy ain't good. The freaking jobs, man. Gotta get those jobs, right? It's like, yeah, the jobs, right? I'm really waiting for those jobs. Those are gonna really help. But see, jobs are not going to give us everything we're looking for. Yeah, a job will give you financial stability, maybe. It might get, it'll allow you to get a nice place to live. But see, just everyone trying to just get that great job. That's not going to lead us anywhere, on a substantial and deeper level, and that's not going to help us to to work together as a community and to start thinking more communal minded. We need to be more communally minded because right now our society, we are so focused on the individual and what they can achieve. What can the individual achieve? Forget about everyone else. Just what can you achieve? You need to prove yourself that you're worthy, right? All this crap, you know. And see, we could do so much better in the world in general if we could focus more on, how can we function as a community and work together for the common good instead of just like, all right, what's in it for me? What's in it for me? I need to like, everyone wants to get paid, right? No one wants to really do anything unless they're getting paid now. You know what I mean? So it's like even just something that's for the common good. It's like, well, what's in it for me? See, and that's a disorder because you know what? The common good, guess what? There's plenty of that in it for you. You ask what's in it for me, plenty. That's what I got to say. You got a whole lot in it for you because the common good, guess what? That's going to benefit you too, man. Even if it's not initially, because people want the instant gratification. People want the instant benefits. See, they want to only do something if it's going to instantly give them like a little dopamine rush or something, or it's going to give them some kind of pleasure or something. And you see that with relationships too now, man. There seems to not even be relationships anymore. I mean, sure, a few people manage to get into healthy relationships, man, but a lot of people now, they just hooking up and they just they sleeping around. They're not really with one person. It seems everybody's just all over the place because no one even knows what they want. No one wants to commit to anything. That's, I think, a problem not just in relationships. I think that's a societal issue right now. People do not want to commit to anything. And how are we going to get anything done if that's the case, man? Even Gary Bartz, this is a sax player. I was at Dizzy's a few years ago, Dizzy's Club in the city, it's a jazz club. And he told me, good bands, you got commitment. The good jazz groups, the ones that flourish are the ones that commit. And you can play that to daily living. We gotta commit as a group, collectively. We need to commit to each other, man, because you know what? If we don't commit to each other, then we're not going anywhere. But you know what? The individual is small, but and when you got a whole group of people, that's when things start getting powerful, and that's when you really start making progress and you making changes, man, and then you benefiting each other, you are helping each other out, and people don't even communicate sometimes, man. People that consider each other friends, man, People are reaching out and they're getting no responses, and people are feeling ignored, man. People are feeling left aside, left out. People are feeling misplaced, man. Even people who others consider to be their friend, they ain't responding to them, and people getting paranoid. Everyone is so busy, people don't even seem to have the time to respond to the message of a friend or an acquaintance. Someone says, "Hey, how you doing? How's everything?" No reply. Imagine that. No reply to even something simple. Not even asking for money. You're just asking, "How are you doing?" I don't even know. See, because it doesn't even seem like people know how they're doing. So that's an area of concern that I have, is that people seem to be a little lost, and in our current society, it seems like we are coming to a standstill. Like we aren't really going anywhere. It's just we're going in circles at this point, man. So I don't know. See, this is very interesting, and I think we need to really learn how to focus on the collective mindset, on how to work as a team, man. And I'm a musician, so I like to think like a good band. What is a good band, right? Good band, you got everybody working together, doing their part, and they're committing, and no one's ego is too big, so it's getting in the way of the other musicians. And then that's when you get the best sound, and that's very metaphorical for daily living, man. See, and we need to think more as a team, because if we just all walking around isolating ourselves and like, oh well, I'm just gonna stay in and watch Netflix all night, I don't want to socialize. See, that's part of the issue, man. We got so many distractions now that are keeping us isolated, man. This is not good, man. We're on the internet all night, we got to stop this shit, man, because I don't see it going anywhere too healthy. I mean, what's the future going to be like, man? We're all going to wind up in psychiatric wards, man, if this is the case, man. So I don't know, man, but we need to remember to stay positive, and we need to remember to think about your neighbor, right? The Bible talks about your neighbor, love your neighbor. Well, your neighbor could be anyone. We need to think more neighborly. All right, namaste and peace out.